What's up, everybody? My name is Ron Empire, and welcome to my channel. Alright, good evening, everybody. It is actually Monday. It's almost 10 p.m., so I am starting the stream a little early than usual, or late than usual, I guess, depending on how you look at it. Wanted to do a bunch of coverage of all these new game keys that I've got. They just got released. So today, let's start off with Stellar Settlers. I did a coverage of this game for the Steam Next Fest demo. And at the time, the demo was in a really bad shape. There was tons of bugs. It was pretty broken. Developers watched my video and actually gave me a key and said, hey, give this a try. We're working on it. Help us with the closed beta. So I actually played the closed beta of this game, gave lots of bug reports and feedback, and they've actually improved a lot of this. I'm actually surprised they directly responded to every single one of my posting on the discussion board. So this game is in a much better shape than the demo. I can actually verify that because I actually played it over the weekend, right up until they launched it yesterday. Or today, right? Today, Monday. So they posted like a bunch of changes right after I had made these feedback. So really pleased with that. So I want to give this game some attention. So let's go ahead and dive in. This game is a colony city builder. And right now, let me click on, let's see here, glossary. So we've got these particular settlers. They're all unique. They all will have their own story. The roadmap shows that in the future, they'll be adding story later, right before the 1.0 release. This game is currently in early access. So you'll have information about the structures. All this is available. So they've got 5 different planets. I actually did manage to beat the first planet. In the tutorial, it was very frustrating. I couldn't even get past the rocket launch. But I did manage to launch my rocket and beat this, so I'm excited to check out these other biomes, because these are all available now in the early access. They've got various events. They've got tutorials. Yeah, sure, we'll see that. And then there's a little mini lore. So choose a story. These are just basically lores. So let me go ahead and go back and click on New Game. Oh yeah, so modes in the future, they'll have sandbox modes. Right now, it's not available in the early access. Or right now at the early access launch, but it should be during the early access development. All right, New Game. Oh yeah, so we are only at level 1 right now. There is a meta progression. So as you complete the maps, even if you fail, you can actually progress your meta progression level up and unlock additional settlers, right? So the first time you play, you're at level 1 and you only have these settlers. There's actually a few more. I'll show you. So the map here, you've got artifacts collected, which is 0 out of 3. There are 3 artifacts on the first planet. And collecting artifacts is pretty straightforward, and I'll show you that in a second. So let's go ahead and pick this, because that's the only one we can choose right now. Oh, so that last map says it's unlocks at level 3, huh? Alright, well that's going to be tricky. We'll see if we can get to that. We might actually have to play this first map a couple of times. I actually got to level 3 because I did this a couple of times and gave up and just earned experience points, but we'll see. Okay, so the first time around, it says you need to pick 5 settlers for your starting colony there. And I'm not going to do select for me. I actually know which one's really good. So the game is somewhat like an idle game in some ways, but they've actually tweaked it a bit, so it's not as idle. Because a lot of these resources are just basically a permanent accumulation. There's no food in the game. The water's actually not consumed by the settlers. You just basically need to earn resources to continue building and eventually build a rocket to leave the planet. So it kind of reminds you a little bit of RimWorld or Factorial in some ways, because the end goal is to get off the planet. But first you have to gather the resources, right? Or accumulate the resources, and I'll show you in a second. So we can only choose 5, and what I normally do is... So let's take a look here. These are 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, right? So 2 has to stay behind. So what I did was basically look for the 2 worst. And this is the worst one. I don't really need the positive event twice. And let's see here, what else? The tunnel cost is actually not that important because tunnels are actually very cheap. Tunnels are very, very cheap. So 20% of something that's cheap is really not that significant, right? If something's like 10 and you're getting 20% less, I don't build enough tunnels. So this 20% less seems like it's a big number, but it really is not in the grand scheme of things. You want 10% because 10% applied towards, say, 1,000 or 2,000 is a significant saving, right? So between this and this guy is not useful. So this guy is a no-go, and then this chick here is a no-go because 10% is pretty crappy. And positive events is not that significant most of the times. It's very brief too. So I'm gonna go with this one. Saving 10% is a huge difference. Generating the 10% research points. This is research points, by the way. It looks like a band-aid, but this icon means research points. And then 20% chance to evade negative events. So this chick is actually useful very early on, not as useful later. You can always kick out your settlers, but evading negative events is actually better than getting 10% positive event. So I'm going to take that. And then decrease all material spendings by 5%, which is great. So technically, you take this and this, you're actually getting a 15% savings. What I know is that the tunnel costs materials, the red icon, to actually create tunnels. So that's how I know this is basically the same as this, but you're getting 10%. So just a little FYI there. All right, so I've got my 5 settlers, and I'm happy with this. So let's go with start. So good morning, Mad Raving Man. Thank you for hanging out this morning. Or evening. It's actually evening for me. Probably morning for you. All right, so Olivia, welcome to your first ever settlement in Stellar Settlers. Your goal is build a well-connected space station. Harvest valuable resources. Build a spaceship with parts you researched to escape the planet. Okay, this just slight comment here. You actually don't research any of the parts. The only part that you actually research is actually the launch pad. Just a little FYI to the developers here. Maybe on the next scenario, the map app, the other 4 maps, because I haven't gotten to the other 4 maps, but it is misleading to say build a spaceship with parts you researched to escape the planet. You only researched the one landing pad, and that's one thing. It's not even a part connected to the spaceship either. So just a little FYI that there. Be aware, every planet has its own environmental challenge. Now press OK and start the game. Okay. So I used to comment and say, oh, you know, there's no pause to this game. That was the first reaction I had. Well, there's actually no downside to not pause, other than maybe pausing to stop the meteor from happening, so reacting to that. So maybe having a pause is important so you actually can familiarize yourself, but all these things are ticking over time, so pausing is not that big of a deal. Once you get evade chance 100%, then there's actually no reason to pause. All right, let me go ahead and say okay. Choose a pod and place it on the ground. So the first thing I have here as a mission, it says build miner factory. So let's do that. I'm okay with this. Yeah, sure. So miner factory. It wants me to put it right there. I usually put it over here, but I'll go with the tutorial. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it over here. Because there's more on that side than over there. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. Where the tutorial wants me to place it, it's really not that great. There's more on this side. Okay, I'm gonna say okay. Connect pods with tunnels to operate, sure. So long tunnel. See how the tunnel costs only two red materials? It wants me to put it right there because it assumes I'm gonna put it over there. That's fine. I don't need to follow that tutorial. Alright, so create a miner and hauler units to mine the plant resources, fine. Connect pods with tunnels to operate, sure, fine. It wants me to click on this. Before I create the hauler bots, I need to actually assign somebody. This pod will not work unless I assign somebody. This is a little different from the demo. So the one that's actually really good for this one is actually this chick. So every single settler has their own individual perk and also an assignment perk. So, for example, if I click on her, she has a global perk, right? Decreased pod regeneration times by 5%. And then the assignment perk is, for her, is double production for the assigned pods. Double production for assigned pod. This guy is double assignment, 50% for the top and the bottom, which is almost 100%. This is top and bottom, and her specific one says protects assigned pod from negative events. So she's actually pretty good for this one because we might get a negative event associated to the bots going down. So I'll put that there, and then I can actually research this. Add this because the next one's going to tell me that, and they actually fixed it in the tutorial. So if you actually go this one first, and 2, it will know to advance. So that's good. So now they want a storage entrance. So I'm going to stick this here. Rotate key while placing R key and F key. Yeah, okay. Fine. I don't really need to read the tutorial since I actually know how to play the game. I've actually played this map like a dozen times in the past 4 weeks. Self-sufficiency pods unlocked. Gain resources passively. Yep. So now it wants me to connect building pods. At first, I was like, okay, you know, skipping ahead was kind of a problem, but they fixed that, so it doesn't really matter what you build. They will automatically retro-activate. So I'm going to go ahead and add in the miner pod here. Sure, let's go with that. I'm okay with that, it's fine. Long tunnel. Connecting the status of pods by holding tab. The connection status, okay. So I can hold the tab key and I can see who's in there. So let's say I want to assign this chick here. It doubles the production yields of that. So now she's there in my tab key. I'm going to add in a couple of more progress. Oh, they changed that. It used to be I can't build this. Oh, this got changed recently. They blocked it. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm gonna go with this one. I actually used to stack like a bunch of quarters and lodges. Yeah, that's fine. Settlers will have missions for you to complete. These traits will increase settlers' heart. So yeah, every settler will also have missions. If you click on this, there's a mission associated to them. Right? So right here, it's build silicon factory, right? So I'm gonna build a second one over here. And then I'm gonna connect it. And then I'm gonna connect the pod. There, so that gets 2 silicon factory, right? So each one of these pods have a passive gain, right? This one says gain +1 every 2 seconds. So if you roll your mouse over these things, you'll see the passive gain. Assign a settler to a pod for additional bonuses, right? Okay. Vertically placed pods also needs to be connected, right? So I connected that one to the bottom one, so they're all connected. And then this one is the guy that can do top and bottom, right? Top and bottom pods of the sign pod has 50 production. So it's basically 100%. So he's equivalent to adding 100%. But I can also add another 100% person in here if I wanted to, right? Yeah, so I can do that. Or I can do her as well, so... I'm gonna throw that chick in there, which is fine for now. And I'm gonna add another storage unit over here. I'm gonna connect that. Storage pod unlocked increase. Okay. So... I can unlock that now. Let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna add a couple more. So what this does is it increases my max storage capacity. Razors can help organize connections. Yeah, I don't need razors. Razors are basically little platforms. So if I wanted to, say, add another platform here and then have a flat pod, I could. Just so I can branch off of this. That's what a razor does. I don't need to do the razors right now. But I do want to connect my storage pods. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so now my storage pod is 750. Upward and downward tunnels unlocked. Okay, cool. So I've got new tunnels. And then the next event is sickness. A settler will get sick. So the meteor was a random event that happens, a negative event, and it landed and it hit it somewhere. So luckily it did not hit any of our structures. We do have, let me show you the control panels. We do have 20% chance evaded, so we could get that to 100% if I research the defense tower. There's a defense tower that I can research. Right, defense blueprint, right? So it adds, learn to evade negative events like meteors, unlock defense pods. So each pod actually does 20%. I don't have that yet. Currently at -5 credits, so let's see if I can get other things going here. I want to get the quarters up because right now I want to increase my settler points. So this right here, basically, I can get new settlers to arrive per... So once this bar fills up to 4, I get a new wave of settlers to choose from. Specialists, basically. I'm gonna connect this. Connect this. This is fine. And so now my... Okay, it probably automatically counted that, or it has to wait another tick. And then I want to increase that. No, let's go ahead and switch this chick out. I want to increase my yield here on this. It's going to take a while for that to kick in. The rollover doesn't update immediately for some reason. Alright, so... The other thing too, the economy, it shows that I have artifacts found as 0. So if I click on this, this is an artifact. So there's a little hidden object game to this. I don't know if they updated this yet. Because they did respond to my forum feedback about the thing not updating, because it's a visual bug. So when you click on this, and then you choose one of these options, it will actually count as an artifact found. So I'm gonna take the research points because this is not that big of a deal. Right, so I actually have research points. Yeah, see, they didn't update it. So this is a visual bug. I have to save and exit for this to automatically update. So they did not add that in there. But that is an artifact. And this is another artifact, right? So I can choose. So there's a little lore right here, basically, about some alien structure. Seems... this is very interesting. Ancient alien structure in a G-class planet seems to be Seems to be, oops, sickbay unlocked. Treat 6 settlers by assigning them. Okay, so they did fix the bug. The event made somebody sick, and I need to fix that. This chick, she's actually sick, so her morale's low. I think she stops working, but it seems like everyone is actually still working, so I don't know how that matters. That might still be a bug here. The morale has no effect on her assignment because the haulers are still working. You see that? Yeah, the haulers are still working. Also, this unknown component is emitting radiation. The Geiger counter reads 120 mRM per hour. A carbon-based life form can't survive inside it. Would be a good energy source, though. All right, so I don't want the energy. I'm going to take the research points. Okay, so that should also update it, but it did not, right? So that's my second artifact. Spacebar does not pause. It actually zooms out like this. And there's a third one over here. Right, I'm going to take... Okay, so this is a flight recorder. This is an Elex brand flight recorder from a spacecraft that has been on this planet. Before, here's a recording from the navigator. I don't want to land on this planet. I can clearly see 3 meteors on the horizon already, but we have to land. We are here. We are short on energy materials. So he probably crashed here, right? So I'm going to take the learn. That probably was the flight recorder associated to this crashed spaceship, right? Seems like we are not the first settlers to arrive on this planet. From the looks of the tech, there were a discovery party from the 11th Sector Trading Company. Trading Company. All right, so this game also reminds me of the Off-World Trading Company. It's a separate game that does almost the same thing with the resource generation. We have a hard task ahead if we want to eventually leave this planet. Gravity meter shows 3.56 m per second, which will be a breeze for the thruster tech we have. The thing worrying me is the constant meteor showers and sandstorms. Okay, so we're gonna get another meteor hitting us soon here. Hopefully we can evade that. And this chick is sick, and she was assigned to that. And I guess she cannot be assigned here because she's sick, right? So she will not work, but for some reason, the bots are still working. Oh yeah, I guess we cannot add new ones, right? I don't think I made all 4. I only did 2, which is fine, whatever. Let's create the sick bay. Sick bay costs energy. Alright, so we're gonna need to get some energy here. Alright, let me change these guys. I want them to collect the energy instead. And I want the hauler bots to switch over to energy. Because the sick bay requires us to have energy. Okay, so new one arrived. So we got that 4/4, so now we get to choose a new settler. So this one I'm not going to take. 30% chance to evade negative events, even though it puts us up to 50. Eventually, I'm going to build the towers, and this guy becomes useless. So I don't really need that. Giving you an instant 5 is not that useful, because it's a one-time thing. An advanced technologies engineer. Decrease spending, right? This is actually very useful, because then long-term, it will save us a lot. And we do spend this quite a bit. So I'm going to take this guy. Or chick. Emma, right? And then I'm going to put Emma in here for now. So I can add more of these bots. What's weird is it says decrease spending, but it did not affect. You can change minor bot resource priority by clicking on them. You already figured that out. So it's kind of bugged, right? How it says she's got decreased spending, but she didn't decrease these 10. that you are kind of spending this, right? So as a feedback to the developers, this decreased spending should affect creating new bots. Because this was base 10. So that was kind of slightly misleading. It says decrease spending by 10%. I just spent 10. It should be spending 9 for the bots. I don't know what's going on with that. Alright, so sick bay, I need to wait for my energy. So they did actually nerf some of these starting level 1 buildings. So yeah, the entire game basically is generate resources, unlock new research, which is this here. And new research basically will give you better buildings that generates better resource. So there's three different tiers, right? This is tier 1 resource generation. You can research tier 2. I actually just skipped and went straight to tier 3. Alright, so we now have another meteor. Okay, the meteor landed over here, so they actually did not hit any of our structures, which is great. But I do want to get the sick bay up and running. So that way I can heal that one chick who has low morale. I guess when they're at 0 morale, they don't want to do any work. So they hang out in the headquarters. So that might be what 0 morale does. So it takes her 10 minutes to heal. There is a little sick icon at the top here, so they did fix that, which is great. Let's go ahead and put in the greenhouse now. Where do I want to stick this greenhouse? Okay. I don't want to stick that there, right? I don't know where I want to stick this greenhouse. Yeah, I don't want to stick that there. Alright, I guess I can stick the greenhouse in the main headquarter tower. Oh, it has to be on the first floor. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. How do I want to branch this? Because once I branch it, it doesn't go anywhere else. Alright, yeah. Me stick this here then. Because I know it only has like 2 tunnels. Or 2 pod connectors. I'm gonna go do that. Build another one, stack on top. And then the side vertical. And then another pterapod. So it remembered that I already had one, which is fine. Great. I'm gonna add that there. And that progresses that quest. And that should progress as well, because I actually did the... It wants me to build 2 of these, which I did. To build 2 lodges. Okay, so let me do that. Lodges are used to help improve morale. So once the settlers get too low in morale, you want to switch them out. And put them in the lodge. Lodge, right, yeah. Here we go. You know, let me rotate this. So yeah, you can actually rotate them too. Which is nice. Okay, and then you can actually deconstruct the ones in the middle. It actually does not collapse the thing, which I found really interesting. I don't know, maybe it should collapse it. But I notice it does not. It says build a research station, right? Okay, so a new one arrived because we went all the way up to 16. I don't want the instant 5. Tunnel cost less is crap. A quick thinker and problem solver. Chance to evade. Oh no. Tunnel cost less is 30%. I mean, tunnels really does not cost a lot. That's the thing. You see how the tunnels are only like really tiny. So 30% is really nothing. I guess I'll take the chance to evade, right? I don't really like any of these choices. What happens if I exit? Can I hit exit or no? I don't know if I can hit well, I don't want to accidentally do that because the game has been buggy during their pre-launch, and I'm always the one finding all these ridiculous bugs. And if I exit, I might be passing up on something. I mean, you can actually eject settlers. You can only have a total of 15 settlers. So by hitting X, this might be a reject all, which is not a good thing because this counter here, I won't get another group of settlers, basically, until the next wave. And it takes a long time to get to 32. So I don't know if I hit exit, I'm going to be given a choice again. Like a reroll, you know what I mean? Fine, I'll take that one. Not really a good choice. Because eventually I can get 100% evade, and eventually I will have everything, so researching is completely useless. I'm gonna build another one of these. That's fine. Okay, we got a sandstorm in progress. Okay, so that means the material is reduced by 25 for 5 minutes. It's not that big a deal. Alright, so this guy has what? When assigned, top and bottom level of assigned pile has 70%. Ooh! Top and bottom has 75%. Or it has 70%, right? Choose this one. It's fine. What's like in here? I guess I'll add another terraformer. Because I know that one's useful. Alright, terraformer. And we're waiting on this check to heal, right? It's gonna be a while. Well, what, 3 more minutes? You know, let me add more quarters. Because I want to get more settlers as quickly as possible. What height is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Okay, okay. The reason I'm counting is because there are quests that's associated to... or, buildings that require a certain height. Okay, I'm gonna do the research station there. I can't build. Oh, terrible, terrible. Rotate. Alright, luckily, I can just do this. Yeah, luckily I can just do that. Alright, that's fine. And then to research, you have to choose a material to spend towards researching. So they actually changed this from the demo. It used to be that you assign a worker here to increase the gain. Now materials are required to do the research gain. And so That's why I built a lot of conductives earlier. And one of my suggestions to the developers, and they also responded, and I guess they didn't push it out in time, but I want to be able to disable the consumption and stop research, because at some point you're going to get all these points that you have nothing to spend them on if you max out all the research, or you don't care to spend anymore. So this is actually useless later, and it's just basically a material drain. And so I said, well, it would be nice to have a button here that disables the research station generation or consumption of materials. And the only way to stop it is destroy the building. And that affects connection pods, right? And I'll show you in a second here. Because if I build something on top, and I use this as my connection pod to link it, I can't just destroy it. I have to destroy it and replace it with something else. So that's slightly a problem. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go upward from here. Actually, you know, I'll just do this. And then connect it. Vertical tunnel. There you go. We're going to use conductive since we were maxing out on it. And then I'm going to put in a storage pod here. I want this to go higher. Higher, faster, further. Captain Marvel. So now we have 1,000 storage, right? Okay. And then how's our research gained? 0.5 per minute. And a settler's gonna get sick. Okay, so Tommy is no longer sick. I'm gonna put her in one of these to get her morale back up. So here I need to do 4 missions. And missions are the settler missions, right? So we've got 1. I need use additional razors. Okay. So that's a mission. I only have 03. I finished that one, right? That's number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Use halfway tunnels. Wow, 10 research missions. 10 missions? Really? 10 missions is really long. I don't even have 10 settlers. I don't even have 10 settlers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? How did these missions? I guess it counted the ones I've already done. I don't know. I think this number is off. Oh, reach 10 research points, not missions, right? Later okay, so no. So it's later it's going to say like have a certain number of settler missions. Sorry. It's basically it wants 10 research points. We already have 6, which is fine. Yeah. Never mind. That is correct. That is correct. I was jumping ahead of myself there. You'll understand a little bit. Oh shit. I didn't mean that to put that there. Alright, I gotta choose conductive. Yeah, we have a lot of conductives. Alright, a couple of these hauler bots. I want them to go back on getting that one right. Alright, so you are on 70%. So that's conductive materials. And it's still increasing. Yeah, you... Okay, I don't want that one. I want that one. And then water. Want a couple more water here. Yep, we want a couple more water. That's fine. What else? And cancel that out. Yeah, so this is a visual bug. We've clicked on everything, right? Yeah, we clicked on everything. And this is taking 1.3 per minute. Okay, so we maxed out on that. Let me take her off. Actually, no, let me take this guy off. Let me put him on there so we get more water. This is top and bottom, right? Top and bottom pods of assigned pod has more, right? Alright, let me go ahead and just add more storage space. What else do I need? Terraformers. Let's add more terraformers. I'm waiting to get the research right. Alright, we're currently at 50% evasion chance, right? Yeah. So the maximum number of settlers we can have is 15. We can research to eject somebody too if we don't want them. But we still have to wait for the counter. So even if you eject them, this increases. So that's kind of a slight problem. But this game's not terribly bad in that regards, because we should probably be able to leave the planet before we need too many. I think I'm gonna want more research. Alright, so we're gonna use conductive materials. Yep, conductive materials. And then what's the negative one? Trucks and drones will stop with temporary... Hang on. Hang on. Where are you? I'm gonna put her back in here. Because that basically protects pods from negative effects. So trucks and drones will stop working temporarily. It should continue working because she has the ability to protect them. So if it does not, if all the haulers stop working, then it's bugged. Okay, it's still working, so which is fine. Yeah, so it's not bugged. Oh, now never mind. I just invaded the entire thing completely. So that's not a problem. Cool. And research and place a trade satellite. Before that, what I want to do is research the observatory. I don't care about the mission goal right now. And then I want to get the defense. Alright, so this one gets me more research points per minute and requires to be built on a high platform. I can't build it on a low one. You'll see in a second here. So you can't, well, first of all, I can't afford it, but Alright, so now that increases my evasion chance. Or sorry, my research, right? Let's see here, who is a level 2? Double production pods, okay. And then, oh yeah, okay. Water. So what now I'm trying to do is I'm trying to generate. See, now we got that 50.5% production increase. So I'm getting more research points, basically. Alright, what else? What's my next event? Solar flares malfunctioning? So I want to build the defense tower. So that way we can get 70% chance. So I need 2 more of that. Alright, 2 more of this. And I will completely evade everything. Yeah, okay, so this girl I can probably eject later. She's not very useful later once I have 100%. Having 100%, basically, I'm already shielded from this, so her actual assignment is totally useless. Especially when I finish mining everything. So the trade tower, I know, is also gonna need some height. And so all I did here was increase my storage capacity. You're gonna need it too later. So that is energy, right? I don't have solar panels. So the thing is about solar panels is they have to be on the top floor, which is kind of crazy. And then that's the end of it. I won't be able to build anything on top of it. Yeah, see. So there's, okay, you'll see it, like, I can't build anything on top of solar panels. It won't let me. Alright, so defense pod. So I can get evasion chance 90%. Alright, I'll leave it for now. 90%. It's pretty good for the most part. I need more of this, right? So I don't bend the materials. What's this next one? Some structures might malfunction, solar flares. Well, we have a 90% chance to avoid that, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. I got 27.5, 27.5, 13.5. The electricity is very low. So yeah, these buildings don't actually consume electricity. You basically use the resources to create new pods. So the general goal is to get a large material generation passive gain as much as possible so you can actually build the rocket itself. That's the general, premise or objective for this map. So let me go ahead and build a couple of more of these. Oh, did it? Oh, it did kick in. Oh, I didn't. Oh my god, 90% chance did not evade. Some structures are malfunctioning. Repair them quickly. Oh, that one got... One stopped working. No, it's not terribly bad. It only uses that button. That was nothing. That was nothing. Alright, that's not terribly bad. Alright, so what is this? Increase bot movement speed. Okay, this is useless long term. Because once all the nodes are gone, and this is also useless. So these two are pretty terrible. This is also pretty terrible. They're all pretty terrible. What happens if I go like this? I think this is like refuse all, right? A skilled planet cave explorer, a talented pilot. So the only thing I don't know is what their assignment bonus is. This is like a global thing, right? But I won't know what their assignment bonus is. What's this mean? Is there a way to tell? Like, I think there's an encyclopedia, right? Yeah, there's an encyclopedia. What was the name of my characters? Ava, Sophia, and Geizar, right? Ava, Sophia, and Geizara. Ava is what? Increased bot movement. Directly connected pods of... See, I wish they would show this on that screen, right? For the developers, they need to have like a rollover that tells you what their bonus is for assignment. You can't get that information until you read this. Directly connected pods of assigned pods has 40% bonus. Okay, that's not bad. What is the other one? Geezer? Top and bottom level pods has 70% bonus. Okay. Now the other one actually is better because if you have her in the middle and she's connected to 4 different things, that means 40% times 5, right? That's 120. This guy gives me a 70%. 140%. Right. Two times, and then the other one is 5 times 40. Sorry, 5 times 40 is 200%. 200%, right? 200%. The other chick potentially go up 200%. This guy can only go up to 140%. What was the other one? What was the other chick? Sophia. Sophia. What's your assignment bonus? Sophia's assignment bonus. Doubles production for assignment pods. Okay, she's not that great. Alright, so I'm looking at 200% chance gain versus a 140% chance gain, right? Because top and bottom has only 2 things. Bot movement speed is 10%. Directly connected pods. Directly connected pods of assigned pod has 40%. Of assigned pod has 40% production. Okay, 40% production. Versus this guy is this guy's top and bottom. I'm gonna go with this one. Even though 10% is meh. I'll take it. So potentially I can get 200% if I weave this out, right? This is cheap, right? It's fairly cheap. No, it's not that cheap. Which one is the cheapest? That's 40%? This is actually pretty cheap. But that's, I don't know if that goes 4 ounce. Oh, it does. It does, right? It does. Okay, okay. Alright, I have an idea here. So we're gonna do quarters. Can quarters be on the first floor? Yes, quarters can be on the first floor. So we're gonna do this. It's fairly cheap. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't go that way. I forgot about that. No, that's fine, it's fine. I need that anyways. I'm thinking. Right. Let me go like this. So she should give me directly connected pods. Of the signed pod has 440% production. Yep, there we go. That should now increase significantly on that. And then let's go ahead and research the... What is it? Research the trade, right? The trade. Trade satellite. And to get the trade satellite... Oh, I need energy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I need energy first. Which is... That's energy, right? Go to energy. Go to energy. Need more energy than anything. Alright, well, hang on. Let's see, what else can I do? I'm gonna stack a bunch of silicons. Silicones. Oh, it requires a lot of energy. Hang on. I'm thinking here. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go... I know I need lots of energy. I'm gonna take this. Dark matter, right? Let's go with dark matter. That is tier 3. And it cannot be placed on ground floor. Terrible. Which is fine. Can only be placed on ground floor. Okay, that's good, actually. Can only be placed on ground floor. Now that should be a massive boost to my energy problem. And then, who is... Some structures starting to burn? Really? Oh my god. Oh, they definitely made it harder, huh? Alright, I need to get a second one of these defense thingies. Yeah. I mean, it's still working, technically. Because according to this, I think this is a visual bug, though. I think it may or may not be working, I don't know. Oh, man. Rebuild. So, okay, that's not terribly bad, actually. Those events are not terribly bad. I need to get 100%. Get that out of my hair here. Can only be placed on the 8th floor. That's fine. Cannot be placed higher than the 4th floor. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Fine. I wish they would say that before I did that. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just do some storage pods then. 1. Can I stick it to the other side? I can, right? Alright, yeah, I can do that, that's fine. They've actually changed it where these events do actually do something. That makes a difference. What's that? How's that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Find out. There you go. And then now we should have 100%. So we should be able to avoid all of these negative events. Because apparently we keep hitting the 10% every time. Alright. Where is Harper? I'm gonna take this guy out. I'm gonna put him in here. He's got low thingy. Liam. Okay, Liam. So I can't stick anything on this top floor, huh? Who else is low? Tony, right? Toomey. Toomey. Now, the question is, this guy says... Oops, make it right click off this. This guy says top and bottom. So if I put him here, does that also give the bottom some regeneration? Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Well, let's put a... Let's see here, what else do I want to stick on there? Top and bottom, right? What else? What other top can I stick there? Silicone, maybe. Or, hang on, I can't stick it there, right? Nope, I can't do that. What else is a top? Yeah, these guys are slowly gaining again. Yeah, see, top and bottom pods of assigned pod. That's city production yield. So I think this should be increasing, but it doesn't look like it. You see that? It's still 3 minutes. I don't know. I don't think it is. Just evaded negative before it happened? Yeah, I don't need any of that. I'm gonna research... the... Where is it? This one, right? Materials, nano. I'm gonna research that one. How much is the nano assembler? Oh my god, it's quite a bit. Alright, I gotta get 275 to work for me. And then these guys here, I'm gonna switch them out. We don't need the energy anymore. And Ava doubles the production yield. Where's Emma? Alright, I'm gonna take Emma out. I'm gonna put Emma over here. Doubles production yield of the dark reactor. 43. And then there's a Drax guy. Where's Drax? I don't need him anymore, right? Doubles the top and bottom. Oh, great. Decrease spending. That's very good, right? Decrease pod resource generation time. Decrease pod resource generation time by 15%. I'll take this guy. 15, yeah. This will help tunnels. And also production usage. 246, yeah, it's almost there, actually. I have to figure out where I want to stick that other guy. Okay, that one is... Oh, okay, he can be on the floor. Okay, that's not bad, actually. So this one is tricky because it is a side connector. It has to be connected from the side. I think there's a turn tunnel right there, right? I forgot if this actually worked. No. Halfway turn. Yeah, okay. So that should work. Nano, right? It's halfway turn. I don't know. I'm thinking. Because sometimes if you place it, I don't want to deconstruct it after it's already down. Because sometimes the tunnels are bugged, and I can't get them to go where I want them to be. Alright, that's fine. Hopefully that's gonna not bug. Halfway turn, right? Okay, that's not bugged. Good, good, good. Alright, that's good. And he is the top and the bottom. Doubles the production of the current one. Yeah, that's fine. And then I need water, right? We go with a top tier water. Where's my water? Well, it wants me to put the satellite network down. It has to be, what, 6th floor or higher? Yeah, 6th floor or higher. What was that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the music is very nice and calming. Right. There you go. I like the calming piano music. There you go. So that completes my... Oh, it didn't ask for that. It wants a research repair station. Ugh, okay, that's fine. It wants this one. I can't do it. So red button basically is... I don't have. Gray button, it's weird, right? So my feedback was actually gray button should be green instead of gray. Because gray feels like you can't click on it, and red should feel like... I guess red is, but it feels pink though, but whatever. Yeah, these negative events already got it. I have a guy that is top and bottom, right? Isabel. Homie. Huh, weird. Oh yeah, red is cannot click. Olivier. I guess I'll stick that. No, that guy doesn't do anything. Olivier needs to heal. Liam and Isabella. Liam. There we go. I need somebody that's that top and bottom, right? Did I get the water? I did get the water, right? Cannot be placed on the ground floor. Right, okay. Oh, it is a corner. Oh no. Shit. Oh, daggone it. Diagonal. It's a diagonal. Shit. It's a diagonal. I think I screwed that up. I hate it when I do that. I don't know if I'm gonna get that connection to work. I gotta go downward, right? Yeah, see, for some reason that doesn't go downward appropriately. How about a half turn? How about a turn? How about a half turn? Shit. Rotate. Yeah, see, it's a diagonal only. Now this is the tricky part. I'm not digging that part. This upward. And then I gotta do turn. Shit. I don't think that's gonna work. Like, oh my no, oh my god. Long tunnel. Turn tunnel. Damn it. I screwed that up. Screwed that up. Alright, so let's say I go out. Alright, let's say I go out. Unless I can do another connector somehow to this one over here. And downward. Upward. turn. Shit. I don't think I can connect that into this. There's no way to connect that in there. God, I hate these turns. I hate these turns the most. I don't know how to get that down. Oh my god. Okay, let's see here. Can I get this in there somewhere? This is the one part that I hate. Trying to figure out how to Tetris this in there. Okay, I think I got it. Ah, yes. Finally got it. So that tunnel down there, I guess I can branch it out this way if I need to. We'll see. Alright, so this is fine, right? So there is a guy that does top and bottom, right? Top and bottom of the sign has 70%. Yeah, there we go. Why can't you... Oh, he's already on there. Yeah, okay, he's already on there. Alright, so this one I don't need, right? Hang on, which one was it? Research... Repair station, done. And then... Repair station, add drones. Sure, I guess I'll stick it over there. There you go. Alright, so that should complete that one, right? So now we build a launch pad. So that's going to cost me 30 points. It's going to take a while. So I got 32, 40 something, 50 something. Probably could use more. So here's what the trade does. You can actually convert something for something, but as you trade, the cost increases. And hello, good morning, Angry Pigeon, by the way. Thank you for hanging out today. This next negative offense. Yeah, so we have evade chance, so this is ignored. 10% to trigger an event twice, don't care. Decreased spending is good. 10% to trigger event, no. So I want decreased spending, so Jackie is good. What does Jackie do for me? Emma. Directly connect pods. Of the assigned pod doesn't require settlers to function. Oh, yeah. She is useless, actually. She's very useless. She's very useless. Doesn't require settlers to function. The only building that requires settlers to function is this one, I believe. Yeah, this is the only one that requires the settler to function. But it's directly connected, though. So that is the problem. Emma, I need to unassign her. I need to replace her with Isabella. Yeah, alright. So wait, Emma is... No, Isabella, right? Emma is over here, right? And then Drax is having some issues. Olivia is almost done. Drax. Olivia. Okay. Alright, so the whole directly connected pods, the only way that works, let me see if I can just show you. Right, so the miner factory. This is the only one that would probably take advantage of it. So for example, putting Jackie in here is the best use. Because then these two sides here can function without her. See how I actually can do that? I don't have to have somebody in there. It's costing me a lot, though. So Jackie is pretty good, I guess, for the miners. But once you get all the nodes done, Jackie's pretty useless. Okay. Alright, what else do I need? What other mass is... Tier 2 of that one? Yeah, let's go with the tier 2 of that one. Tier 2... I think this one has to be on the top floor, or right, can't be on the ground floor. So now our conductive material is going to boost increase by a lot. Okay. Yeah, we just evaded. That sound was really bad. It's like we evaded, but for some reason it made it sound like I lost something. Ava, where are you, Ava? Oh, Ava's in the center of this. Alright, let me see if I can add another plasma reactor. We got what, 92? Yeah, alright. Conductive materials. Minor conductive materials. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna stick another storage unit here. Storage entrance. That way we can get stuff closer to deliver right in there. I'm gonna go ahead and raise this. A couple of these, actually. Rotate. Because we're gonna want the extra storage. Since I don't have any negative events anymore, this is not gonna be an issue. Oh, it's got some pretty cool towers. Alright, I'm gonna deconstruct this. Um, I'll just throw something else in there, I guess. That way it's not completely disconnected. It's fairly cheap. So, okay, so research basically drains my conductive materials. Observatory. Yeah, let's stick the observatory up here. Oh wait, it's gotta be 8th floor. And that does not drain conductive materials. And I'm gonna remove all these other ones. So you can actually destroy this in the middle of the thing and it'll still be fine. I don't know if I could... Oh no, I don't think I got that. Yep, that's a terrible one. Oh my goodness, it's a terrible one. Hang on. Rotate. Which one is it connected to? This one goes this way, right? Oh, dang. Oh my god. Repair station. I don't need this anymore. Demolish. How much water do I have? I could probably use electricity too. Fairly cheap. That's fine. Wait, it's not connecting. Oh, because of this one. Oh god. Terrible. Terrible. I can't connect that to anything. Because the next one is also a research station. Demolish. Demolish. I don't think greenhouse goes anywhere. Ah, screw it. These are all fairly cheap. Let's go ahead and just destroy all of it. I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Yeah, so that "oyu" sounds bad because it made it sound like something negative happened, but we evaded it. So, alright, so we're gonna research the launch pad. I'll take it. These other ones, the landing pad's actually not bad. I'll take it. Because the landing pad gets us free resources. And I'm gonna place it over here by the hauler bots. So the hauler bots can bring it over there. I need more electricity. Which one's electricity? Dark matter, right? There. Sorry, hang on. So we've got 73, 57. I could use more of this. What is that? That's a nano, right? I can't place it on the top. Oh, because of the can't I place it on the top? I can place it on the bottom. Sure, I'm gonna go with that. So who? Ava. Ava. Needs some healing. Emma's good. What do I need more of? Electricity? So now we just wait a little bit. Because this is going to cost me 1,000 each. Yeah, so I already knew that. Kind of figured that one already. So right now you can't hit escape. Or, sorry, right click to get out of the... Decreases pod resource generation time by 10%. Increases the 10% electricity. This is for everything, right? Generation time by 10%. But increases 10% for just the electricity. Decrease time. Well-organized person. Skill supply manager. Wait, what are their names? Ben and Nix, right? Ben and Nix. Directly connected research pods has 40%. Oh, Ben is good. What about Nix? Doubles production for something. Okay, Ben is actually really good. I'll take Ben. Tunnel cost is useless. Wait, what is... No, I'm gonna take Ben regardless. Alright, so that means... everything connected to Ben is gonna be faster, right? That gets us another settler faster. Are we... How many do we have right now? We have 11. Okay, that's fine. And Tomi... she needs a heal. And Ava can go out, right? And Ava does what? Directly connected pods gives 40% increase. So electricity. Directly connected pods of the assigned pod gets increased, right? Alright, let's go ahead and put another dark matter reactor to it. Oops, shit. That one, no. Can't demolish. So she's connected to this one and this one, right? Okay. 100? Yeah, okay. That's not a big deal. I gotta get 100 of that soon. And I'm gonna need more storage. Yeah. Cute graphics kind of look like Surviving Mars plus Planet Base. Yeah. It's also similar to somewhat like Off-World Trading Company. It has that Off-World Trading Company vibe to it as well. Well, this particular planet looks like Surviving Mars because it's all red. Alright, let's see if I can remove this. There you go. Add a couple more of that. And then... oh shit, forgot about the... there. Alright, so that should work. Alright, now we just need to wait for 1,000 resource points. I don't know what else to spend my research points on. I really have nothing else. Treat settlers and focus on their morale at the same time? Well, they don't ever get sick. Learn a way to treat your settlers faster? Don't care. Robotics? Don't care. Focus on movement speed? You don't care. It's almost over anyways. The robotics will not work anymore because all the mining nodes are gone. Yeah, see, I have no reason to research any of this. I mean, I could just spend them, but... I guess I'll buy the one that kicks them off. $100, 90, 87. Okay, we need more water. Curious. Water. Yeah, so there's no way to easily do water. Cannot be placed on the ground floor. Oh man. I wonder why that is blocked. Yeah, see, it's blocked right there. It might be because of the tunnel or the thing next to it. Alright, that one right there, right? What else can I stick there on that spot? Water, no. Alright, let's see here. More dark matter, right? Yeah, alright, let's try that. Alright, we can cancel this out, demolish that one. I wonder if I can still connect it. Turn tunnel? Turn tunnel, right. That is connected to this, right? Directly connected pods of the assigned pods of 40% production gain. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna add in the biolab on top of this. And then that goes. Wait, why can't I? Oh, I can't go from there to there. No, I can. There you go. There you go. Alright, so that works. Alright, so now let's place this launch pad. And I'm gonna stick it as far away from my base as possible. Alright, because we don't want any crashes happening near our towers. Okay, so Spaceship Designing Handbook, page 1. Your goal is to design a spaceship which will escape the gravity of the planet by reaching a certain height. If you fail and the spaceship touches ground, it blows up and disappears. So the spaceship falls on space base, creates an explosion, and it might demolish some of your base. When a module malfunctions, that module stops giving its mentioned effects. Malfunctioning module will have sparks coming out of it. When a module explodes, it will be destroyed, and if it's connected to two different parts that holds the spaceship together, it will be separated. Successful liftoff gives you 200 experience points and finishes the game. This particular mission. It needs to say finish the game. This town. Every thruster requires a fuel tank. For example, if you have 4 thrusters, your spaceship needs 4 fuel tanks. Every spaceship part has a weight that you can see by clicking on it. A spaceship designed with more weight will need more thrusters to escape gravity. As seen in the image, thrusters can be placed on the sides of spaceship parts. If the connecting parts explodes, thruster will detach from the spaceship. Arranging the positions of thrusters symmetrically is important for a stable and straight flight. Okay, so, and then the third one. A lot of things can go wrong during a flight. You have predefined explosions and malfunction, changes of spaceship parts, which you can lower by using thermal regulators and stuff, safety modules, explosion. The exploded spaceship part disappears and won't have any mentioned effects. Okay, malfunction. A malfunctioning spaceship part won't give any effect mentioned, but it will have structural integrity. For a successful launch, only the nose cone needs to survive and reach gravity escape altitude of the planet in 30 seconds. Okay, yep, done. Yes, it just loops back, right? Yeah, loops back. Alright, okay. So, the checkoff, this reminds me a lot of Auction Not Included, because in Auction Not Included, you have a little checkoff list before you can actually launch your rocket into space. So same thing goes here. The red button means it's not good to go. They really need to change gray to green. Green means good. Gray just feels like it's inactive. So, malfunction chance is 21%. Chance for explosion is 21%. That's bad. And now we need a lot of materials. So this is a very idle game at this point. So I'm going to build as much of these things as possible, so we can generate as many resources as possible, because we're gonna have to sit around and wait a lot, because there's nothing else to do other than basically generate resources. Alright, this one. Harper is full, right? Unassign. I'm gonna destroy this. Add another plasma. Alright. And then whoever's on this. Hang on. Directly connected pods? Yeah, let me take this off. Harper can go top and bottom. I'm okay with that. Ben is on the top. He connects all of that. And then Grace? What's Grace's deal? Put Emma there. Tommy, don't need her there. Put her out. Put Tommy back on this one. Grace needs her morale. Liam, where are you, Liam? Let's take Liam off. Liam, where are you? Drax, right? Drax is top and bottom. Liam. So what do we need more of? Water, right? Top and bottom. Liam, top and... Wait. Weird. A visual bug. Yep, there's a visual bug. Wait, what? How did he get both on both sides? Kind of weird, right? Yeah, see, it's a weird visual bug. Olive is double production yield is fine. Okay, the next guy, who's available? Somebody's still available. Top and bottom is increased, right? Ooh. Okay, 10% to trigger an event twice, don't care. Decrease pod regeneration, don't care. Decrease spending by 50%, 15%, I'll take it. And water, right? We need more water. Oh, dark matter reactor. Directly connected pods, assign 40% generation. Top and bottom, I'll assign her there. Alright. How many settlers do we have? We have 12, right? And then directly connected whatever. Has better yield, right? Yeah, we already evaded, not a big deal. Well, I've got another chick that has directly connected thingy. I don't know where to stick her. I guess I'll stick her... nope, can't do that there. What do I need more of? Directly connected research pods of assigned pod has 40%. Yeah, that's fine. Go with that for now. Until I figure out something else for her. Alright, let's go ahead and do the construction, right? I've got 182, 133. And I could use more of this. And more water, but we'll see, we'll see. Alright, so let's start building this rocket. Kind of dreading this because this was the most frustrating part of the demo, but supposedly the developer fixed it. And I did actually get a successful liftoff after 3 attempts, so on my my testing over the weekend. So what's there? 5 off the bottom. So do I want to do 5? 5 thrusters on the bottom. You can use these symmetric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do 5. Are they touching? There we go. Oh, I don't know about that. Might not be that symmetrical. Something good. Sure, let's do 4. Yeah, let's do 5 there. Okay, so we got 5 thrusters, because we're gonna... So right now, the game is right-click is to rotate, which is really annoying. And I have to hit escape to get out of that menu, or hit the X button over here. My next thing, right? What do I want? I want a safety module. Alright, let's get off of that. No, X. Right-click. Dang it. Yeah, so the controls to get off of that was very annoying. Alright, so I've got a safety module. What else do I need? I need fuel tanks, right? I need to rotate this. Fuel tank. Alright, you know what? I need a gyroscope, maybe? Just for the balance? And I need to put my fuel tanks in here. I'm gonna need 5 fuel tanks total. We'll do that in a little bit here. And then need a habitat module, it's fine. Hopefully that's gonna work. I don't know, I'm kind of worried about that. I don't think that's not how I did my successful launch though. So I don't know. Oh, it's fine, let's leave it. I need 1 more fuel tank though. I need life support. Oh, they changed it. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, weird. Oh wait, no, that's a thruster. Oh god. Take that off. I need a fuel tank, not a thruster. There we go. Life support. And then I need another habitat module. Somehow I get this feeling that sticking out on the side's a bad idea. Alright, so we what? We've got 5 thrusters, 5 fuel tanks. Let's see here. We already got the life support. I'm going to do thermal regulators to reduce the fire. Right. Yeah, thermal regulator, reduce the fire. We're gonna stick in 4 fuel tanks. And then a last habitat module. And the nose cone. And we're gonna put the thrusters on the side here. Oh god. There you go. The UI is a little wonky. 1, 2. Where's the other side? Why won't it let me? There you go. 3. Hopefully this is gonna be fine. 4. Alright, so we gotta wait for the energy. And I need to get... Yeah, we gotta wait for the energy. It's usually energy that drains me the most. Let's take this off. Get another dark matter reactor in here. Oh, I can't stick it on the top, right? Dang it. No, I can't stick it on the top. fine. Let's go with this one. Turn tunnel, alright. There you go. Alright, let's go back to the rocket here. I have to wait a little bit more to launch it, because we don't have enough energy. Alright, we're there, right? Weird, why does it say this? We have the energy. Weird. There we go. See, it's bugged. We had it, it just had to refresh. Alright, let's launch this. Hopefully this is gonna work. I have a bad feeling about this. Please work, please work. Please work, please work. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. It might actually propel into space, I don't know. Without the thrusters. Oh, it might actually work. Oh, I did it! Oh, on the first try. Nice. Congratulations, your launch was successful. You have gained experience. New planets, settlers, and modes are available to play. Nice. So I've unlocked the next planet, and I've unlocked, I think, additional settlers. Wow, I got it on the first try. That's amazing. I got lucky there, because it actually propelled that upward into space. Alright, back to menu. Nice. Very nice. Wow. Okay, I got level 3 in one go. Okay, so, new game. Or so, modes are not available. I mentioned that before. So, new game. Now we have the second one, right? So the artifacts, basically, like I said, it was a visual bug. If you clicked on each of those 3 ruins, you actually get the artifact. Now we've actually successfully gone to level, the second level. Alright, let me take a quick bathroom break here, and then we will continue this. So BRB, guys.